Okay, so this is the first video for Angular 7 by example John Koser. I'm going to be going through the book, and actually I'm making these videos for Sibel. I will be publishing them on YouTube, and I'll keep it open, so if anybody else wants to follow, you guys are welcome to. So all I'll do is basically just go through the book, each chapter, and try to go through each of the example as the author is going through the book. So basically the first chapter is all about installing the Visual Studio Code, which I already have installed, and most likely you do too. But if not, it's very easy to download and install. There's nothing complicated about it. So this is basically what it looks like. Then in the C drive of your computer or wherever you want, but I have an Angular folder, and I created John Koser directory, and inside of this directory we have a JavaScript workspace. You need to create that directory too. One word, JavaScript workspace. And once we create that, we come in here, we do open folder, JavaScript workspace, and basically what that does is it opens our JavaScript workspace folder. And then what we do is we go ahead and create index.html page. And one of the other things that he does in the first chapter is he downloads and installs this live server. So what you do is you go to the extensions here, click on it, there's a box, search for live server. I already installed it, so I didn't want to uninstall and install again. So search for live server, it will come up, version 5.6.1 at this time, and then download it and install it into your Visual Studio Code. And what this does, it just allows us to run the web page. It's like a built-in server to run the web page. So let's go to page 41. So basically part 2 here is enable auto save on Visual Studio Code. You can do that, you don't have to So this is basically create new empty solution name JavaScript workspace. This is what we already did. Open folder, select that folder, we kind of went through that. Create a new file, and this is the part that we need to copy the code from. So we copy this code. It's not the whole thing. And then I'll just copy this HTML. And paste it in my index.html here. You'll notice that it pastes some other things because it's a Amazon Kindle. And then we can go here and use this format selection that will format our HTML. And basically this is just a very basic HTML page. I'll delete these meta tags. They're just in a way, for this simple example, they're not really necessary. And then to run this in our server, live server that we just installed, just right click and open with live server. And the page is running. And let me see, there's something interesting here. There's something, stop live server. Okay, so when you stop the live server, the page doesn't run anymore. And that's all that this first chapter goes through. So in summary, set up the Visual Studio Code, install the live server extension. You can enable autosave if you want to, and we created a workspace with the index.html page, hello world, simple HTML, that then we ran using the live server extension. Now you can try it on your own.